Hey Tarot Sphere, it's Holly from Cape Cod Creatures, and we're on day 22 of Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot Challenge. And today's prompt is, what cards gave you a hard time when you first started learning tarot, and how do you feel about that card now, or cards now? I have a feeling that the cards that I picked are probably going to be pretty consistent for a lot of people, and it would be the court cards. These fucking guys. I just, for whatever reason, have a really hard time picking up anything off of them. Rote memorization where they're concerned seems to stall. And I've tried attaching pop culture archetypes onto them, like the wands I've tried to turn into the Weasleys. You know, the Knight of Swords I like to joke is Leroy Jenkins. But honestly, because they can be representative of people, qualities of people, situations that have taken on a personality, I just have a really hard time where these are concerned. When I was first reading, I used to pick clarifier cards for them, and that would be because I just didn't know the meanings. Is that horrible? So I would pick a clarifier, and then I would just read that card. And then I took a class on tarot in town, and then and it didn't really help me, and I took a class in online with Ethony, Ethony's Tarot Academy. I took the court card class there. Had a really, I didn't finish it per se. It was a good experience. I do need to revisit it. Thankfully, you can access those courses for, if you buy your course, you can access it for a lifetime, which is nice. So I'm going to revisit that now that I have some time. But I still have trouble with it. And then I have one deck, I mentioned it in the scary decks, that loves to taunt me with court cards, and that would be the Ritual Abuse Tarot. And it loves to toss these bad Larrys at me. I'll do like a 20 card spread, and it'll have all 16 of the court cards in it, just because it thinks it's funny. I don't know. It just loves to throw court cards my way. Or I think one time I did a Celtic Cross, which was really weird, and because I don't usually do those, but I was like, oh, let me try the Celtic Cross here. So I tried it, and I have to say, there was probably 7 court cards in it, and considering how few cards, it's not a huge spread, I think it's a 12 card spread, so it was 7 court cards. And then I pulled clarifiers for the court cards, and seriously, it was more court cards. I rounded out with all 16 of the court cards, and I was just like, really? I can't even with you right now, Ritual Abuse. This is insane. And every time I've done readings online with it, during live chats and stuff, it's just here, have some court cards. I'm just like, oh my god. Why? It's it knows that I'm so, here I am showing my, I like to pretend I'm all confident and stuff when it comes to reading tarot, but it's like that meme where the kid's riding the bike and then he sticks the stick in the spokes, and it's just I'm gonna go read tarot cards, and the thing, and court cards. It's literally the worst. But anyway, those are the cards I still have trouble with to this day. I had a lot of trouble with them when I first started, and I want to say it's gotten a little bit better. I have a little system worked out where I just think of the qualities of the suits, and then the qualities of each person in that kind of stage of life. Cups would be emotion. So the Page of Cups is somebody with some new feels, or somebody with that would be a grade school crush kind of a thing. The Knight of Cups would be romantic Don Juan pursuits. The Queen of Cups would be some a woman who's really nurturing and mothering, and or not even necessarily a woman, but somebody who's like mothering and nurturing and really in touch with their emotions, but still kind of lets them get out of hand a little bit. And the King of Cups would be somebody who has really schooled his emotions, but still has the ability to be in touch with them, but doesn't, like, he rules his emotions don't rule him. So that is kind of like the little system that I have worked out, but I still to this day have really bad trouble with the court cards. So that is something I need to work on, as well as working on reversals this year. And those are the cards that I fucking hate. All right, guys, I will see you later and have a wonderful day. Bye, Tarot Sphere.